Now let's see this question. A bird is sitting on train A moving at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. It sees another train B at a distance of 400 meters with a speed of 70 kilometers per hour coming from the opposite direction on the same rail track. It flies with an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour, which means the bird. It flies with an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour and sits on the train B. Again, immediately it flies back to train A and again to the train B and so on. Find the distance traveled by the bird before the two trains collide. So what they are trying to say is, there are two trains. One train, let's call it as A, and the other train, let's call it as B. There is train A and there is train B. Both are moving on the same track and both are separated by a distance of 400 meters, right? And train A is moving at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. So the speed of this one is 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, and train B is moving at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour, right? And they are definitely going to collide. That is what is given. They are going to collide, and before the collision happens, at this point, which means when they are at 400 meters apart, there is a bird sitting on train A, right? There is a bird sitting on train A, okay, and now this bird is flying from train A to train B and again from train B to train A, and it is going to do that until these two trains collide. Now they are asking what is the total distance traveled by the bird before this collision happens. Now let's try to find out when the collision is going to happen. Right from this point, which means when the trains were 400 meters apart. Now from this point till the trains collide, let's try to find out how much time is left. In that time, using the speed of the bird, we can find out how much distance it has traveled. Okay. Now in order to find out the time in which they are going to collide, you can understand that there is relative speed concept here. Since both the trains are moving in the opposite direction, the relative speed is going to be 30 plus 70, which means 100 kilometers per hour, right? So relative speed is going to be 100 kilometers per hour, right? And the distance which the trains have to cover is 400 meters, right? And therefore they are going to collide at a time t equal to, now I have to do it as distance by relative speed. So what is the distance? 400 meters divided by speed is 100 kilometers per hour. Since it is given in meters, I want to convert this speed into meters per second, right? So that is why 100 into 5 by 18. So this is meters per second, right? Now if I compute it, it's going to be 72 by 5 seconds, right? So this is the time these trains are going to take before they collide. Now in this time, how much distance can this bird travel? That depends on what is the speed of the bird. Now it is given that the speed of the bird is 40 kilometers per hour. So in 40 kilometers per hour, it is going to move from here to there and again back. But anyway, you can assume that it is continuously moving during this entire time at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour, and so the total distance covered by the bird will be speed of the bird, which is 40 kilometers per hour into time. We know the time in seconds, but the speed is in kilometers per hour. Let me convert everything to meters per second, right? Therefore 40 into 5 by 18, right? So this is the speed of the bird in meters per second. Now I will multiply it with the time. So what is the time? 72 by 5 seconds. So this is in meters per second and this is in seconds. Therefore the answer is going to be in meters, right? So now 18 ones, 4s, 160 meters will be the distance that the bird is going to travel. Got it? Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is, we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.